Okay, I'm going to do Zoom recording for this part. And I'll be going through Maha Bodhi SA2 with my student, 2020 SA2, primary 4. Okay, so the first question, right? I'll be going through with you is question 1. Okay, question 1, it says that 22 thousandths and 3 tenths is the same as. So 22,000, how would you write 22,000?
My answer, I put 2.
The answer you put 2 is not correct. Because 22,000, how are you going to write 22,000?
1,000 is 4 digits. Then only have 3 tenths. Then 3 tenths means 30. Yeah. So I put number 2.
Okay, 22,000, right? 22,000. Thousands has how many zeros?
3.
So 22,000 will be 22 and how many zero behind?
3.
3. Because you know that thousands is 30. 3 tenths is how many? 3 tenths is
30.
30. So you add these two together, what do you have eventually?
22030.
Yes. So the answer is
Number 4.
number 4. Okay. That's the way to do this kind of question. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next circle, blue circle question. Good. Now you can do this kind of question already. Question 4 MCQ, you got it right?
Yeah.
Now you can do this kind of question. It's a good thing. Okay, question 8. You have a grandfather clock here. Not really grandfather clock. You have a clock here. They ask you what is the time. So what time is it? What is the time?
12:52.
12:52 p.m. How do you know it's 12:52 p.m.?
Because the small tiny arrow is still pointing at 12.
Okay, the small tiny arrow, right, is called the hour hand.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
The small tiny arrow is called the hour hand. How about the long arrow? The long arrow is the... If small arrow is the hour hand, right? Long arrow is the...
minute hand.
Very good. Long arrow is the minute hand. So the arrow hand is between 12 and 1. So between 12 and 1, that means it's 12 something, right?
Yeah.
Because these are MCQ question, right?
Yeah.
And you're very convinced the clock shown is between 12 and 1, right?
Yeah.
And since this is an MCQ question, among all the choices, right, there's only one choice that show 12 something, right?
Yeah.
Therefore, the answer confirmed is number 3. So you no need to care about the minute hand really. Understand the logic?
Yes.
Because you look at the hour hand, you know confirm is 12 something. What? Correct? You look at the hour hand based on your experience looking at clock at home. You know that this is 12 something. Correct?
Yeah.
12 something. Then on the MCQ, only one choice has 12 something. The rest is not 12 something. The rest is 10 something, 11 something, 1 something. And looking at the hour hand, you know it's 12 something, right? And there's only one MCQ choice is 12 something. So confirm answer is the one and only one that's 12 something. Okay?
Okay.
Understand the logic deduction?
Yeah.
So sometimes when you do MCQ, right, you no need to do everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Students will be tempted to find out minute hand is how many. Once they know hour hand, they'll be very tempted to see minute hand is how many. 51. Then they see 52. Spend some time to see that it's 52. But because it's MCQ, you know it's 12 something more. I mean, that's the advantage of doing MCQ. Okay? So sometimes MCQ no need to do everything. You just do enough for you to know which answer to circle. Good enough already. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, question 10. 1/10 of a pole was painted blue. Half of the pole was painted yellow. The rest was painted red. Okay? For
Okay.
this kind of question, what must you do?
Draw model.
Very good. Draw model. So the model I must divide into how many parts?
10.
Very good, because it's 1/10. Then I told you before, when you draw model, let's say I'm going to divide this into 10 parts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You divide into 2 parts first. Because 10 is quite a lot, right?
Yeah.
So it's very hard for you to know what's the length to draw for each part.
Okay.
Because as you draw, what if the length is too small, too large? Then you end up wasting time dividing it. So the trick is to divide into 2 parts first. 2 large parts. Then each of this large part, right, has how many parts?
5.
5 parts. So you divide into 5. So if I divide into half, each one is 2.5, right? So it's about like that. Yeah, can you see? 5 parts.
Yeah.
Then each part is about this length, right? Then you roughly estimate this length. Yeah? So it's 10 parts. Then after you finish, right, you can always count, make sure it's really 10 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 parts. Then they said 1/10 is blue, right?
Yeah.
So this is my 1/10 that is blue. Okay, 1/10 is blue. Then half is yellow. Half is yellow means how many units is yellow?
5.
5 units is yellow. because the whole thing is 10 units. So 5 units is yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you still have how many units that's red?
5.
How many units is red?
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 units is red. Okay, the model is very clear, right? Or it's not clear to you?
Clear.
The model is quite clear, right?
Yeah.
I even use different color for different different painting. Okay. So it should be very clear to you, correct?
Yeah.
Can you tell me 48 cm, right, is how many units? 48 cm is how many units? Can tell me 48 cm is how many units?
The yellow part.
You read the question carefully. The question said the part painted what?
4 cm. I mean 4 units.
4 units. Okay, the part painted red. So how many units is painted red?
4.
4 units is painted red. So if you know 4 units is 48 cm, 1 unit will be
48 divided by 4.
very good. Then you will have 48 divided by 4 is equal to
22.
48 divided by 4 equal to what?
12.
Equal to 12. So the answer is, what's the answer?
12.
How long was the part of the pole painted blue? How long?
12.
12. Because the part that's painted blue is 1 unit. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, we move on to question 11. Question 11. Okay, Lina and Kimberly each baked a cake. Lina cake was 0.6 kilogram heavier than Kimberly's cake. Whose cake is heavier? Whose cake is heavier?
Lina.
Lina. So this question, what would you propose the way to do?
I know that my one is wrong.
So now if you give her a second chance, right, what would you propose to be the way to do?
They say that Linda's cake was 0.6 kg heavier than Kimberly's cake. And then the total mass of their cakes was 3.2 kg. So I think 3.2 kg. Then at the bottom, at number 2, there's a 6 kg there. Then the other ones don't have a 6 kg, but they say that it was 0.6 kg heavier. Then if you put 2 in front, then it means that Linda's cake is also heavier. So I think it's number 2.
You think it's number 2? It's wrong. So what is the proper way to do? Because your logic, just now your logic, right, is not mathematically sound. You cannot see the answer here, right? 0.6. Then this 0.6 kVL, then you think it's 2. Cannot. You cannot do max in that way. So you have to make sure that your argument, your logic is mathematically sound. So how to ensure that your logic and your argument is mathematically sound? How to ensure that? By drawing model, same thing. Let's say you really have difficulty, right, to know the mass of Lina's cake, right? You can draw model. So how to draw the model? You draw
3.2 kg.
That's their total mass. So how many models do you think you need to draw?
2.
2. Why 2?
Because there's 2 persons.
Because there are 2 persons. 1 for each person. Let's call them L and K. So obviously L is for Lina, K is for Kimberly. Okay, the story already tell you, right? Whose cake is heavier, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Lina's cake is heavier, right? Correct. The story already tell you Lina's cake is heavier. So by telling you Lina's cake is heavier, right? Whose model should I draw to be longer? I didn't say that Lina's is heavier, right?
So
the
Lina
one
draw longer.
Lina draw longer. Okay, draw a bit longer. Understand all? So the
Okay.
extra length is what? Extra length is how many?
0.6 kg.
0.6 kg. Okay, you can write 0.6 or you can write 0.6 kg. If you write 0.6, right, make sure you only play with kilogram. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, total mass is how many?
3.2 kg.
3.2. Or you can just fill in kg here. Question now. Is this length same length as this length?
Yeah.
Same length, does that imply the weight is the same?
Yeah.
It implies the weight is the same, right?
Yeah. Oh, so 3.2 divided by 2, then the answer, then plus 0.6 kg.
Nope. 3.2, right, is okay because these two, right, same length, right?
Yeah.
Can I call them as 1 unit?
Yeah.
Can, right? I can name it as 1 unit, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
So if you were to name it as 1 unit, you may as well write inside the box is 1 unit. (3.2 kg is everything adds together, right?
Yeah.
Now, are you able to form a mathematical expression using what you see in the model? Are you able to form a mathematical expression using what you see in the model?
No.
No, you're still not able to.
No.
Are you able to see that 3.2 kilogram
Yeah.
is the addition of this fellow here, and this fellow here? Are you able to see that in the model?
Yeah.
Yes, right? Now you tell me what is the mathematical expression you need to write.
3.2 minus 0.6. Then divided by 2.
Yes, equal to 1 unit. Or 2 units plus 0.6 equal to 3.2. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, you write like this: 2 units plus 0.6 equal to 3.2. You write like this. You don't write 3.2 minus 0.6 further. You write 2 units plus 0.6 is 3.2. Because by writing it this way, right? If you're used to writing equation this way from the model drawing, right? You are able to solve more complex equation in upper primary, in P6 and SEC1. Because if you're used to writing 3.2 minus 0.6 and get 2.4, right? No, and get 2.6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You will have difficulty to do P6 question already. Because you cannot establish this kind of equation from the model. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to learn now to write out this. Okay? 2 unit plus 0.6 is 3.2. Okay.
Okay.
So 2 unit equal to 2 unit will then equal to
3.2 minus 0.6.
very good. Then this one will become 2.6. This is 2.6, by the way. Let's say you don't know it's 2.6, right?
Yeah.
You can do this working. 12 minus 6. 2 minus 6, you cannot minus. So you have to use 12 minus 6. You have to borrow from the 3 to get 12 minus 6 is 6. 2 minus 0 is 2. 2.6. The decimal point must be aligned, okay?
Okay.
2.6. So 2 unit is 2.6. 1 unit is
2.6 divided by 2.
and that's equal to
1 unit.
1.3. 2.6 divided by 2 is 1.3. Are you
Okay.
aware of that? Or you need to do long division to verify?
I'm aware.
Do you need to do long division to verify? Or don't need?
No need.
No need, right? So it's 1.3. So 1 unit is 1.3. Question, question is not asking for Kimberly's cake. So you get 1.3. You don't happy. Circle number 4. Don't. So rule of the thumb. This is rule of the thumb. Whenever you get 1 unit, right? Always go back to the question and read at least the last sentence. Understand?
Okay.
Whenever you get 1 unit, always go back to the question and read at least the last sentence. Why? Why should you do that?
I don't know.
You don't know. It's quite obvious why I asked you to do that. So that you know you're answering correctly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say now I got 1 unit, it's 1.3. I happy, circle number 4. Is that the correct answer?
No. I mean,
No,
yes.
right? No. 1.3 is not the correct answer. Are you aware 1.3 is not the correct answer?
Yeah.
Because 1 unit is 1.3, right?
Yeah.
And most students will circle number 4 as the answer. Most students. Once they get 1 unit, 1.3, right? They'll circle number 4 as the answer and move on without realizing they have done it wrongly. Okay?
Okay.
So how to make sure you don't make this kind of mistake?
I don't know.
I just mentioned,
Need to read the question again.
read at least the last sentence. At least the last sentence. If you got no time to read the whole question, at least read the last sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Let's say I got 1.3. Then I read the last sentence. The last sentence asks me, what was the mass of Lina's cake? Okay, Lina's cake. Would you still circle number 4 as the answer?
No.
No, right? What would you do? What will you do in exam? You read the last sentence, right? They ask you what's the mass of Lina's cake. And you got 1 unit. 1 unit is 1.3. So what will you do? You tell me what will you do?
What's the correct answer?
So what is the correct answer?
Oh, 1.3 plus 0.6.
Yes. 1.3 plus 0.6. To find the mass of Lina's cake. Based on the model drawing, you can tell it's 1.3 plus 0.6. So 1.3 plus 0.6, that will be equal to
Number 3.
1.9. Number 3. Then you circle number 3 on your answer sheet. Then move on. Okay.
Okay.
So what is the rule of thumb I've just spoken to you? The rule of thumb is to
Always read the last question.
always read at least the last sentence of the question before you move on. Although you found one unit already, right? Whenever you get one unit, right? Before you circle the answer, right? Always read the last sentence to verify you answer the question correctly. Okay? Okay? Can remember?
Yeah.
This is important lesson that will stop you from making careless mistake in exam. A lot of students, they were happy, circle number 4 and move on, thinking they answered it correctly when they got it wrong. So don't make that kind of silly mistake. Okay?
Okay.
Question 15. Find the area of the figure shown below. What must you do? What must you do?
Times all of them.
No. You don't times all of them.
But they say find the area.
Area, you don't times all of them. What? Before you find the area, right? You need to know which number should multiply by which number. Correct?
Yeah.
Then how are you going to know which number should multiply by which number? How are you going to know?
It's there.
It's there lah, but so many numbers here. Area only length and breadth. What?
So you times all of them.
You cannot times all of them. You times all of them, you won't get the answer. Times all of them, you mean 16 times 13 times 9 times 12 times 7 times 25. Is that what you're saying? You do like that, it's wrong. Wrong concept also.
But will you get the correct answer?
If you get the correct answer, right, I will quit being a tutor. Because if you do that way, you won't get the correct answer. Okay? I let you know. So what is the correct way? You use 16 times 13 times 9 times 12 times 7 times 25, right? You would not get the correct answer. Okay?
Okay.
That way you will not get the correct answer. I let you know first. So the question is, right, which two numbers you need to multiply in order to get the correct answer? Because you need to find area, right?
Yeah.
Area of rectangle, area of square. How do you find area of rectangle?
Rectangle. 25 times 7.
Okay, 25 times 7, right? What is the area you are finding? (25 times 7), what is the area you are finding? So let's call it area A, area B. 25 times 7, what is the area you're finding? Area of rectangle A or area of rectangle B?
Both.
No. 25 times 7, right? You see, 25 is the length of rectangle B, right?
Yeah.
Then 7 is the breadth of rectangle B, right?
Yeah.
Then area of rectangle is length times breadth, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 25 times 7 will give you area of rectangle
B.
B. Area of rectangle B. 25 times 7. This is just one of the components you need to find area of this whole thing. How about area of rectangle A?
Mm, 9 times 7. 9 times 13.
Very good. 9 times 13. Okay, 25 times 7, what do you have?
Um,
5 times 7 is what? What is 5 times 7?
35.
5 times 7 is 35. 2 times 7 is
2 times 7 is 14.
then I need to add how many? Two times 7 is 14, right? I need to add how many? You need to add something, right? Because earlier on 5 times 7 is 35. You've forgotten how to do multiplication already. You've forgotten how to do multiplication already, is it? Or you still remember?
81.
81? It's not 81. 25 times 7 is how many? 5 times 7 is how many?
35.
5 times 7 is 35. 2 times 7 is how many?
14.
14, I need to plus how many?
Plus 3.
Plus 3. What is 14 plus 3?
17.
17. So you write 17 here. So 25 times 7 is 175. And that is the area of rectangle B. How about area of rectangle A? 13 times 9. What is 3 times 9?
3 times 9. 27.
27. 3 times 9 is 27. So I write a 2 here. Then what must I write here? What must I write here?
9.
9.
15.
15. You understand the concept? How
Yeah.
to times?
9 times 1 equals 9 plus 7.
9. Then I need to add how many?
16.
You need to add 16, no?
The answer is 16.
You see, 3 times 9 is how many? 3 times 9 is?
3 times 9 is 27.
27, right?
Yeah.
So where do I put my how am I going to put my 27? So 27 need to write somewhere, right? How am I going to put my 27?
Just write 27.
Just write 27 here.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
It's not correct. You don't write 27 here. Three times 9 is 27, right?
Yeah.
This one I taught you before, how to do many times.
7 below, 2 on top.
2 on top. Then here, what must I write?
2 plus 9.
2 plus 9. That's how many?
11.
11. So answer is 117. Simple, right?
Yeah.
Okay, question haven't finished. Question is asking, right, area of the figure. Area of the figure is equal
Area
to
of the figure.
area of A plus area of B. Do you agree or you don't agree?
Agree.
Agree, right? You agree, right?
Yeah.
Area of rectangle A plus area of rectangle B. Okay, you agree, right? So what's the area of rectangle A? What's the area of rectangle A?
117.
117. It's all written here. Area of rectangle A is 117. How about area of rectangle B?
175.
175. Add together. So how are you going to add together?
5 plus 7 equals 12. Equals 12. Then 7 plus 1 equals 8 plus another 1 equals 9. Then equals 2 at the side.
Okay, 292. So what is the answer? The answer is 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one is the answer? Which one is the answer?
Number 2.
Number 2. 292. We just work out 292. Okay? You know what to do already, yeah? This kind of question.
Yeah.
You have to divide, cut it out. So you don't times all the dimension together. You can't do that. Okay?
Okay.
You cannot do that. Okay, question 18. How many unshaded circles need to be removed so that 1/5 of the remaining circles are shaded? You know what to do?
It's number 4.
Your answer is number 4.
Yeah.
Number 4 is not correct. So the question is, what should we do? Okay, they already said 1/5 of the remaining circle are shaded. How many circles are shaded at the moment?
Half.
How many circles are shaded at the moment?
2.
2. Only 2 circles are shaded at the moment. Is the number of shaded circles going to change?
No.
No, right? You'll remain, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Number of shaded circles not going to change, right?
Yeah.
You'll remain as 2, right?
Yeah.
Then they tell you 1/5 of the remaining circles are shaded. What does that mean?
It means there are supposed to be 5 circles.
Can you see how 1/5 of the remaining circles are shaded,
Yeah.
and there's only 2 circles that are shaded. What does that
Okay.
imply? What does that imply?
It means there are supposed to be 5 circles.
No. How do you arrive at that conclusion?
Because they say how many unshaded circles need to be removed.
We haven't reached to there. We haven't reached there. Because I need to do step by step with you. Make sure you really know the way to do. The question is, how do you know the unshaded circle to be removed is 5? How are you going to know? Can you see? 1/5 of the remaining circles are shaded. Correct? That's what the question say, right?
Yeah.
Then by looking at the drawing, you know 2 circles are shaded. Correct?
Yeah.
And you know that the number of circles that are shaded is not going to change. Correct?
Yeah.
Therefore, you can conclude that 1/5 of the remaining circles is equal to 2. Understand now?
Yes.
Okay, you understand why equal to 2?
Yeah.
If you know 1/5 of the remaining circles is 2 circles, right? So the
Yeah.
remaining circles will be total remaining circles will be 2 times 5. Because 1/5 is 2, right? If 1/5 is
Yeah.
2, 1 unit will be 2 times 5, right?
Yeah.
So remaining circles is 10. Remaining circles is 10. So I want to have 10. I want to have 10 circles remaining. Now, how many circles do I have here? How many circles I have here? Altogether, how many circles are there here?
15.
5 times 3, 15. I want to have 10 remaining circles. So to know how many circles to be removed, right? I minus 10. Understand?
Yeah.
That's how you get 5.
Okay.
Just now you say answer is 5. Then I asked you to explain why answer is 5. You couldn't explain. So I have to make sure you already know. I have to make sure you already know. How come it's 5? Okay, ropes A, B, and C have a total length of 57.1 meters. Then the total length of A and B is 31.4.
Okay.
Then the total length of A and C is 39.2. What is the length of rope A? You know what to do?
No.
A, B plus C equal to how many? You can tell me A, B plus C equal to how many?
57.1 meter.
Yes, yes. 57.1. Then A plus B is 31.4. Agree?
Yeah.
Do you agree that C is equal to 57.1 minus 31.4? Do you agree or you disagree? Do you agree?
Yeah.
You agree, right?
Yes.
So now you can find C, right? C is how many? 57.1 minus 31.4.
Okay.
Then how to do? This one how to do? How to do this part?
You borrow
You borrow from 7.
11. 11 minus 4 is 7.
7. Then after
6
that,
minus 1 is 5. 5 minus 3 equals 2.
25.7. This is C. You know your C already, right?
Yeah.
And you know A plus C is 39.2.
Yeah.
Correct? You agree, right? From the question that he tell you A plus C is 39.2. And you know your C
Yeah.
already. Can you find A? How to find
Yeah.
A? How to find A?
25.7 minus 39.2.
Wrong.
Huh? How is it wrong?
You cannot use 25.7 minus 39.2. Wrong.
39.2 minus 25.7.
Yes. There's a difference. You know there's a difference.
Yeah.
You know the difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
39.2 minus 25.7. Okay, then you try. What must you do? What must you do here?
Mm,
Here, what must you do?
borrow.
You borrow from
12 minus 7 equals 4.
12 minus 7 is equal to
12 minus 7 equals 4.
no. 12
5.
minus 7
5.
is equal to 5. Then after that, what must you do?
Mm,
You do the rest.
8 minus 5 equals 3.
Mhm.
3 minus 2 equals 1.
So answer is 13.5.
Okay.
Do you have 13.5 here?
Mm,
Have or don't have?
yeah.
Have, right?
Yeah.
So are you convinced answer is 1?
Yeah.
Are you convinced answer is 1?
No.
Or you're not convinced?
No.
How come you're not convinced?
Because they asked for rope A.
You just got rope A. What?
Oh, then yes.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Your rope A is this one. You just got rope A. What?
Then yes.
So when you do the question, please bother to write ABC. Don't just write the
Okay.
number like that. Imagine if I do just write a number without my ABC, right? Okay. Imagine I have to write all this working without my ABC, right?
Yeah.
Imagine without ABC, right? It's quite hard to see what's the answer. Right?
Yeah.
So please write ABC at least. If I just write the working like that, I didn't even know what's 25.7. Much less know that I need to minus from
Okay.
39.2. That's why I write ABC for me to know what it is that I'm finding. Important in exam. Very
Okay.
important. All this all can do.
Okay.
Okay. This one you got it wrong.
Yeah.
So you want to have a second chance to do this question?
Okay.
So what is the answer?
I think it's 0.82.
Yes.
Oh.
How come first attempt you couldn't get 0.82?
Because I see the 1 on the 100.
What do you mean see the 1 on the 100?
Because 100 has 1.
Uh-huh.
Then I thought the 1 is there for a reason.
Then what do you write in your answer?
I put 0.82.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, how come 82 over 100 is 0.82? How come? How come? You want to know how come?
Guess.
Guess. Cannot guess. Max cannot guess one.
I don't know why.
Max need to be definite one. if I divide by 100, right? Do you agree 82 is 82.0? Do you agree?
Yeah.
You agree, right? 82 is 82.0.
Yeah.
So I divide by 100. If I divide by 100, I shift the decimal place 2 times to the left. Okay.
Okay.
I shift the decimal 1 time, 2 times. Because I divide by 100, I shift it to the left decimal place. Multiply by 100, multiply by 100, right? Shift to the right 2 times. Understand?
Yeah.
Why 2 times? Because there are 2 zeros. Understand? No?
Yes.
That's the shortcut technique to do. Okay.
Okay.
This one you can do.
Yeah.
What's the answer for X?
30.
30 degrees. In exam, right? In exam, if they never print out degrees, please
Yeah,
don't write. Please don't write 30 only. Please write out the degrees.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Very important. Sometimes they purposely don't want to print out degree. This is also correct.
Yeah.
32, you're doing halfway, right?
Yeah, I am.
Then the rest you haven't finished, right?
Yeah.
You do the rest of paper first,
Okay.
because I already went through your mistake with you already.
Okay.
You have to finish all these questions on your own first. Then you mark,
Okay.
and it's wrong. If it's wrong, then that's where I come in and explain to you.
Okay.
Because you haven't do, I cannot show you the answer like that. You have to do first.
Okay.
You do first, wrong, never mind. Wrong, you learn. But you do your best to do. Do your best to do.
Okay.
You do your very best to do, you get it right. You feel very good about it, I tell you. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do your very best to do. Wrong, never mind. Wrong, no condemnation. I will never condemn my student, right?
What does condemn mean?
Condemn means say bad things about them, like
Oh.
say things to put them down. I would never condemn my student, right? If they bother to do all their homework and finish all the questions on their own, and they still get it wrong, I won't condemn them, even if that happened.
So it
Because
means you would to some students if they never do homework.
Yes, if they never do homework, that's where I will scold them. That's when I'll tell them off. So you cannot don't do homework. If you don't do homework, that's it. If you don't complete your homework, you are not maximizing the tuition. Okay?
Okay.
Even if when I tell you off, I don't scold you, I don't raise my voice. Correct?
Yeah.
I'll just be rational and reason with you. You never do, you are the one at the losing end. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Because you don't get to learn. Because the objective of tuition, right, is so that you can do the question without anybody's help at the end of the day. Correct? The objective of tuition is so that you can do the question on your own, right?
Yeah.
Correct? That's the objective, right?
Yeah.
The objective is not to get solution from tutor. I let you know.
Yeah.
Your
I know.
solution, you can get it from the paper itself. Correct? The paper itself got solution, right?
Yeah.
But how come your solution still cannot help you all? Because you all need to put in effort to try and do the question on your own first. Because ultimately at the end of the day, right, when you sit for your exam, right, you are there alone. You are alone. Correct or not? During exam.
Yeah.
Even your teacher in school, they won't be able to help you. Correct?
Yeah.
Nobody is there to help you during exam. Correct or not?
Yeah.
So the way to make sure you can score in exam is to make sure you can do the question on your own when during non-exam time. Because you wait until exam, then try to do the question on your own, it's too late. You understand?
Okay.
You have to try to do the question on your own when it's not exam. Like now I give you paper to do, it's not exam, what? Correct or not?
Yeah.
Correct, it's not exam. You know it's not exam. But you don't take it lightly, you take it seriously.
But it's not exam.
I didn't say it's exam, what? But you
Yeah,
still
it's
have to
not
take
exam. But why? So why you take it like very serious?
because you are supposed to prepare yourself. If you don't take it seriously now, and if you don't try to do the question on your own now, what makes you think during exam, suddenly you can do the question on your own? Correct or not?
Yeah.
If that's like swimming, during normal training times, you can only swim 10 laps, let's say. Or what makes
Okay.
you think during competition, suddenly you can swim 50 laps? Correct or not?
Yeah.
If during normal times you can't even swim 50 laps, what makes you think suddenly got competition you can swim 50 laps?
Cannot.
So you have to train yourself, like during training you can swim 50 laps first, right?
Yeah.
At least then that is assurance you can do that during competition, right? Correct or not?
Yeah.
Am I making sense?
Yes.
Or another better way to put it to you, let's say you are a 100-meter sprinter. You know 100-meter sprinter, right?
Then 500.
Okay, 100-meter sprinter, they use the
Yeah.
time. They use the time to determine how fast they run. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. They use stopwatch. They use timer. So let's say during training times, you run 100 meters. You can only run. It took you 20 seconds to run 100 meters during training time.
Okay.
Let's say what makes you think during competition, right? Suddenly you run 100 meters in 10 seconds.
Cannot.
You cannot, right? Because during training, you can't even run 15 seconds. During training, it took you 20 seconds to run 100 meters. What? Cannot be overnight, suddenly you can run 100 meters in 10 seconds. Correct?
Yeah.
But you know your objective is to run 100 meters in 10 seconds. Correct or not?
Yeah.
That's your objective, right? Likewise, your objective is to make sure you can do the question independently on your own. Correct? That's the objective, right? In the exam.
Yeah.
And get the right answer, okay? So that's the objective, right? So if that's the objective, that means before you can hit your objective, right, you have to make sure at least
You can do
run.
it first.
You can do it first during practice time.
Okay.
If during practice time you can't even do that, exam is gone case. Exam is impossible for you to do. You know why?
Why?
Okay, during normal times, there's no pressure of exam.
Okay.
Correct. During normal times, you do the paper, there's no pressure of exam, correct?
Yeah.
Then during exam time, there's pressure of exam.
Why?
During exam time, there's pressure of exam.
No.
Huh? You go to exam hall, there's no pressure of exam.
No, I very relaxed one.
You very relaxed one.
Yeah, I don't
In
feel
exam
anything.
hall, you very relaxed one.
I just
Even
I
you
feel
fail,
normal.
even you fail, you also okay.
I never fail one.
You
I
never
never
fail
fail
one.
before. I always pass one. It's not the best, but I always pass.
Can I tell you something?
It's not like
Most-
I'm those smart people that get 99 over 100 and they still cry.
Okay, I tell you something. You have to take your homework seriously. You have to take every practice seriously. If you want to win in Olympics, right? Let's say you are athletic, you want to win in Olympics. You have to take your training seriously. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your training is those practice paper. Correct or not? Those practice paper I've been giving you, those are training, right?
Yeah.
So you have to take it seriously. Why?
I don't know.
You don't know, still don't know. Still don't know. What do you think?
Can go to math competition.
Why do you have to take the homework seriously?
So that I can pass exams.
So that you can do well in exams, not just pass. You want to do well in exams, right?
Yeah.
You want to get AL1 at the end of the day, right?
Cannot.
You haven't tried, you say cannot.
No, I know cannot already.
You
Because
haven't
every
even
time
tried.
when I pass, it's only like 50, 60.
Okay, I've helped countless students scoring 50, 60s, right? Achieving AL1 at the end of the day. Okay. I've helped many students scoring 50s and 60s, right? When they get their PSLE, they got AL1 or AL2 at the end of the day. It's a matter whether they want to do it or not. Okay?
Okay.
It's a matter of whether they are willing to give it a shot or not.
Okay.
First, you need to believe you can do it. Like, first, you need to believe you can do it. Okay?
Okay.
So how to believe you can do it?
You need to do it first.
Yes, by first putting your faith into actions.
What's a shun?
Action. Put your faith into action.
Oh.
The Bible said faith without deeds is dead, right?
Yeah.
You need to have faith and practice with your good deeds. If not, it's dead. So the good
So
deeds
if I
is
don't practice well, then I'm dead.
you have to practice.
So if I don't practice, I'm dead.
If you don't practice, you won't do well.
Oh.
That one can assure you. It's not just practice, you have to practice it correctly. You have to practice in the right way, right manner. But you didn't even practice. So
Exams I don't practice. I don't know how to practice and all.
You don't know how to practice is because
I never study in exams when when the day before exams, I don't study because I don't know how.
Okay, for maths, you just need to keep doing all these questions. But you're not even doing it.
Because the paper that you give me is like 40, 50 questions on, but my school paper is only 20 questions.
Okay, these are actual school exam paper, if you look at it carefully.
But then why my school is lesser questions?
These are actual school exam paper.
Yeah, I know, but why my school is 20 questions on?
You want, I can give you those only have 17 questions.
Okay, then you can you give me that?
But the question that only has 17 questions, right?
Yeah.
Is 3 times harder than the question you see here.
So my school questions is more harder.
Your school, I got no comments because I don't know, I haven't seen your school question. Can you promise yourself and promise me that from now onwards, you will complete your homework
Okay.
before tuition?
Okay.
Because if you don't complete your homework, right?
Did Coco complete his homework just now?
Yes, he always complete his homework. You have to complete your homework. If you don't complete your homework,
He always complete on time one.
yes.
He always complete on time one because this year is P6. Then after PSLE, they got nothing now. Then all his tuition cancel. No more.
But now after P6, right, he still finished his Sec1 homework.
He has Sec1 homework.
I gave him Sec1 homework.
But he's not even in the Sec1 school yet.
He's considered Sec1 already.
But he's still in 2021.
He's already Sec1 already. Now just a few weeks away, he's Sec1 already. First of all, Annabelle, you need to stop hating maths.
But I don't like maths.
You need to stop hating maths.
But how can I start hating maths when every time I don't like maths?
By doing the question.
But my teacher teach maths is also very boring.
Okay, I have very bad teachers in secondary school. I'll let you know. For maths.
Only my primary 1, primary 2 teacher, Miss Zana, she always make maths fun for us.
Okay, for me, right, as a student, right, when I was a student, right, I don't rely on teacher to let me feel good, then I study. I'll let you know further. I have very crap teacher last time. I'll let you know first.
What's a prep?
I have very crap teacher last time.
What's that?
Very bad teachers last time.
But my mommy said last time all the teachers always help the students, and then now the teachers
not true. Not true. During my time, my teacher very bad one in secondary school.
Then who teach you?
I study on my own.
With just books and stuff.
I study very hard on my own.
So you just study with books and stuff?
With books, yes.
So boring.
Boring. As I said, I don't study because it's fun. Knowledge study is boring. You ask your parents lah, is working boring? You ask your parents lah, is working boring? Most of them
No,
say
because
yeah.
they get to because they get to count money every day.
No, you ask them. You go and ask them, do they find their work boring? Most of the parents will say yes. There are certain parts of their work is boring, but they still have to
What kind?
do. They still have to do it.
Hmm,
You know, in life, there are certain things we do, right? It's boring, but you still have to do it. Why?
I don't know.
Because you have to get on with your life. Because you still have to get on with your life. You need to understand this this concept, this life concept, in order for you to find motivation.
But adults have more freedom. They
No,
can have no screen time. They can eat potato chip. They can watch TV.
no. I haven't been watching TV. I don't know for how long already. I let you know. I don't have much free time. I let you know.
Yeah, but it's because you have a job.
I'm working every day, literally every day. Because I want to let you realize, right, that life, in life, right, there's a lot of things we have to do it, no matter how we feel. Example, you sleep, right?
Yeah.
You don't feel like waking up in the morning.
Yeah.
Do you still wake up?
Yeah.
Why? You don't feel like waking up,
Because
Why
my
you still wake
parents forced me to.
but you really don't feel like waking up,
Yeah. Then when they really don't wake me up, I wake up like 1 o'clock or something.
Okay, if you wake up at 1 o'clock every day, right, what's going to happen?
Nothing.
Nothing happen.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, let me tell you something. Now you're still young. You haven't received the repercussion of that. Now you're primary 5, primary 4, right? You wake up at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Let's say from now onwards, right? You
Yeah.
decided that you only want to wake up at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. What's going to happen?
Nothing.
You sure nothing?
Yeah, you just wake up, miss some of the hours, then can already. Still got tomorrow.
Then you go to school. School reopen, then you wake up, still wake up at 1. What's going to happen?
Miss school.
You miss school.
Yeah, I don't even want to go to school.
So if you stop going to school now, what's going to happen?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing's gonna happen. No homework.
If you stop going to school now, and for 2-3 years you stop going to school, right?
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen?
What?
You know what's going to happen?
I'm gonna fail in all the subjects.
Fail is nothing. Fail is confirmed, but fail is not the main thing. You know what's going to happen?
What?
You would have realized you have wasted 2 years of your time doing nothing.
But I can watch TV.
As I said, you will have wasted 2 years of your time watching TV.
Why?
Because those 2 years you could have used it to do something useful.
Like
but
what?
you choose to wake up at 1 o'clock every day and do nothing.
I only wake up at 1 o'clock when I'm feeling tired.
Because you said that you want to wake up at 1 o'clock every day, or because
Yeah.
you feel like waking up in the morning,
But I say sometimes only. Okay, then if I wake up at like 8 every morning,
If you wake up at 8 every morning, right, it depends on what you do with your time. But you cannot wake up at 8 every morning also.
why?
Your school starts at what time?
7:30.
How to wake up at 8 every morning?
Then if I wake up at 7, sometimes I wake up at 7 every morning. Actually, mostly of the day. Most times.
Okay, your school is near your place, right?
Quite near.
Quite near, right? Walking distance.
Yeah.
Okay, your school is a walking distance, right? So 15 minutes walk, let's say.
Not really 15 minutes. 18 minutes actually.
Okay, the purpose of this conversation, right, is to help you to develop a sense of responsibility and a sense of seriousness
But my parents always take care of me.
of your own action.
So if I go to school every day, then what?
No, I'm saying now you are in primary 5.
Yeah.
You're considered primary 5 now. So it's best you start to take ownership of your own learning journey, if you can.
But that's only when like secondary class.
Primary school, it's better you start.
Secondary school is also okay. It's also like adult, mostly like the adult.
The thing is, you don't wait until secondary school.
Why?
Why you want to
Because
wait?
primary school is very young.
Because if you don't take ownership now, secondary school, you won't take ownership also. Trust me. I've teach for many years, I know. Now you have to at least
So
have
if
a
my brother
willingness.
continue with that attitude, he will always bring until adulthood.
Okay, now you need to cultivate the willingness to at least try and take ownership of your learning as much as you can.
But I don't like maths.
I'm not talking about maths, I'm talking about generally your own learning journey for all subjects. Not just maths, all subjects. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe you understand that you cannot go on life like this, right? Correct.
Yeah.
You yourself know, right?
Yeah.
You yourself know you cannot go on life like that. Sooner or later, I have to face the music on. It's just a matter of when. And the earlier you face
Then
it,
why can't I delay it?
the earlier you face it, the better it is for you.
Why?
The longer you delay, the harder it is for you.
Why?
Why? You'll know why when it comes.
Is it because you got less time of the life left?
Is it because what?
Because each person have a life, right?
Yeah.
Then when you're born already, then your life starts to like your young age, it starts to fade away, right? So you grow older instead of younger. Then everybody will die at some time.
Mm-hmm.
Then they normally die when they are old. So if you're younger, then you got more life left. But if you're old, it means you got less life left.
And when you're young, right, you need to make use of your time wisely.
Yeah, but got a lot of subject and got a lot of studying. That's why I cannot.
You got a lot of subjects, right? Only 4 subjects, right?
Yeah, but I got a lot of tuition also.
But only 4 subjects. Right?
Do
Secondary
you know?
school?
Do you know that in primary 3, my mother and father were deciding to let me stay in school until 3 o'clock with my own math teacher and science teacher.
But it's only until 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's only 3 o'clock.
But it's supposed to be every day. But it never happened.
Wait till you go university. Would you want to study in university one day? Would you want or don't want?
But can choose to go university or not?
Can choose one, man. Going university can choose one.
Can.
Going
My
to
father
university.
never go university, then my mom got go university.
Okay, going to university, right?
Yeah.
It's both sides. You choose the uni also choose you. The choosing is both sides. I let you know.
Okay. So if you say no to university, will they still let you in?
If you say no to university, so be it. Then you don't have a degree. Then if you
But
don't
if you
have
go to university, it's more smarter. So it means you need to learn more things.
need to learn more things. Even if you don't go university, right, you also still need to learn more things.
But why do we need a degree?
Why you need a degree? Very good question.
It's not like a degree involves in everything. Like it's like a ticket or anything. Like if you want to go supermarket, you have a degree. You want to go buy some stuff from the market, also need a degree. You want to go MRT, also need a degree. It's not like it's a ticket or something.
Okay, without a degree, right, you cannot enter a lot of jobs in the government sector. Okay, without a degree.
What's so important about a degree? What can a degree do?
I just said without a degree, right? Not just a degree. Without a
Yeah, but
good
what does a
degree.
degree mean?
A degree is a certificate, your university certificate, to certify that you have graduated from university. That's a degree. Okay.
But why need to go university then can get a lot of jobs?
Yeah, I didn't say go university, you can get a lot of jobs. I'm saying you need a degree. You need a degree to stand a higher chance.
Yeah, but if you go university and get a degree, what do you earn to get a degree?
What do you earn to get a degree?
Yeah.
Or what do you mean? What do you earn to get
I know
a
a degree is a certificate, but if you go university, then you get a degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what do you even learn in university to get that degree?
It depends on the course you choose.
Okay,
University, there's a lot of courses.
Then if you choose one course, then you get a degree. What does it mean? Does it mean you're like some kind of person?
You go to university, right?
What do you learn in university?
I had an engineering degree.
It means you pick the engineering course.
Yes.
Okay, and
I can be an engineer if I want to. I let you know. I've been an engineer before. I let you know.
So if you pick like, is there accounting course?
There's accounting course in university.
Oh, so it means my mother chose them.
High chance.
Because all her work job is about accounting.
High chance you graduated from accountancy.
Why?
Because she's an accountant now, what you really say?
Yeah, but it's a lot of jobs about accountant.
No. Only accounting jobs is about accountant.
Oh.
But every company needs an accountant.
Oh. So if you want to be like a supermarket person,
Then don't need the
then
degree, oh. If you want to work in a supermarket next time, right? As a cashier, you don't need a degree. You sure you want to work in a supermarket as a cashier?
but if you don't have a degree, what other jobs can you do?
You can be Grab driver. Grab driver
Drive
doesn't need
people
a
around.
Grab driver doesn't need a degree.
But if you go university, the jobs that have over there that you have, is it like more high pay? Is it high pay?
What do you think? I ask you engineer, right?
Yeah.
An engineer, maybe a chief engineer, a professional engineer and a chief engineer, right?
Okay.
Okay. Compared to a cashier working in a supermarket, who earns more money?
Cashier.
Cashier earns more money.
Yeah, because engineer only fix planes and stuff. Then not a lot of people have all those stuff.
Do you know
That
how much?
cashier, every single person need.
Do you know how much engineer earn per
No,
month?
no.
Five figure,
What's that?
10,000. Professional engineer.
Then cashier,
Cashier earn less than 2,000 per month.
but 1,000 also a lot.
Compared to 10,000, which one is more?
10,000.
Uh,
So if you like don't have a degree, it means the jobs that you can pick is lesser pay.
It's lesser also, not just lesser pay. It's lesser. That means your opportunity is lesser.
So if you have a degree, you can pick like those high pay jobs.
I won't say you guarantee can get a high pay job. I'm saying now you have a higher chance of a high paying job.
Oh.
You have a higher chance. I'm not saying guarantee you have a high paying job.
Then after university,
After university, you got a degree, right?
yeah.
I suggest you work at least for 5 years before you think about upgrading to a master degree.
What's a master degree?
Master degree is one level up bachelor degree.
But what do you learn inside? Is there like courses again?
Yes.
Okay, then if you pick
Either
like,
courses or research.
oh. So you get another certificate.
Yes.
And then you get even more high pay jobs.
By right.
And then is there like more higher than master degree?
Yes.
Which one?
PhD.
Do it have
PhD
courses again?
PhD is doctorate.
What's that?
Doctorate. The name of the certificate the university give you is called doctorate.
Oh.
And if you have a doctorate,
You get even more high pay jobs.
not only that, you have status.
Huh?
You have a status.
What does that mean?
If you have a doctorate, you don't call me teacher David Ng anymore.
They call you sir.
If I have a doctorate, you don't call me Mr. David Ng anymore. You know what you should call me?
Boss.
You should call me Dr. David Ng.
Doctor.
David Ng. If I have a doctorate.
But you're not a doctor.
That's why I said a doctorate is a status. I don't have a doctorate. That's why I'm not a doctor.
So if you want to be a doctor, then it's a must to go there.
Okay, a doctor is not a medical doctor. You get it
Then?
straight up. A doctor is a title. You know, there are people who teach in university, right? They
Yeah.
call them doctor so and so, doctor so and so, but they are not medical doctors. I let you know.
They are medical teachers.
They have nothing to do with medicine, although their title had the word doctor.
Professor.
Yes, they are professor. And their name usually have doctor one, doctor so and so.
Oh.
My university got a lot of doctor, Dr. MB, doctor so
Is
and
there
so.
more higher one?
I think that's the highest.
So,
University, the highest professor, professor, that one.
so if you get that degree, then does it mean it's a high chance you get like more than 10,000?
Yes.
It means some jobs are like million of dollars.
Okay, some jobs are 1 month you can earn 30, 40K,
What does K mean?
30, 40,000.
Huh?
So you know now
Then
you know
do
the,
some jobs have like 100,000?
yes. Per month,
Huh?
you're talking about per month, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
What?
Then do some jobs have like a million
Million per month?
per
I
year?
don't think so. Million per month, I don't think so. Million per year, yes.
What? So it means the company lose a lot of money every year.
Depends on which company. So after this conversation, are you convinced you need to study hard to get a degree?
But before
No.
university, then is what?
Either JC or Poly.
Then before that,
Before that is your O-level.
secondary.
Yes. Now you're still in your primary school.
It means still got a lot of learning to learn.
Yes. And you're still in primary school means what? You still got time and opportunity to
So it means
rectify yourself.
if primary school I cannot do, if primary school I fail, it means confirm cannot go any good jobs.
I'm not saying that. I'm not
Then
saying that. In primary school, you fail. If let's say touch wood, primary school, you really fail very badly, right?
yeah.
You're not even qualified to go express stream,
Yeah.
and you're not even qualified to go normal acad, let's say.
If
the
you
worst.
go express, is there a high chance you can go JC?
There's no guarantee also. Nothing in life is guaranteed. I let you know first.
But normal and express, is it same?
It's different.
It means express learn more stuff.
No.
Then
Express takes shorter time to get their O-level cert. Normal acad take 5 years to get their O-level cert.
so they still need to go secondary 5.
For normal acad, yes.
So I mean my brother can go at sec 4.
He just did 4 years. 4 years he get his O-level already.
Huh.
Your brother is in express, what?
Yeah, he is.
Wow. So he only need 4 years to get his O-level cert. I strongly encourage you, right? Work very hard for your PSLE. So that
If I go, if next time,
you listen first. I strongly encourage you to work very hard for your PSLE so that you can get into at least express. Tell your brother, so that you won't waste time in secondary school. That's my advice to you. You don't have to go to top schools like Nanyang girls. Don't have to. You just make sure you get to express. Even neighborhood school is fine. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, that's my advice to you. Do study very hard for your PSLE.
So if next time I get express, then does Coco need to go army?
Of course, I still need to go army
When?
after his poly or JC.
So if I take the same route as him, just in different school, then does this mean is a high chance after his army can go like the same school or something?
Depends on which school you all wants to go to.
Okay.
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 The conclusion of this conversation is right. We need you to study hard from now onwards and take your homework seriously. Okay.
Okay.
The objective of this conversation, right, is so that you understand the importance of learning. You understand the importance of education.
But why do we need to learn science?
If you don't learn science, you won't know how the world is like scientifically.
Then why do we need to learn Chinese?
If you don't learn Chinese, you won't be able to relate with mainland Chinese when you grow up and work in a society.
Then what kind of subjects are there in secondary?
You have geography, history, maths, science, Chinese, English, literature, arts, technical, home econs. These are the subjects in secondary school.
So secondary school need to buy a lot of books.
Yes, more books than primary school.
What is a
subjects.
literature?
Literature is the study of English in an art form. Okay.
Okay.
Literature is like poetry. I know poetry, English poetry. You know what's English poetry, right?
English stuff.
Basically, learning English in an artistic form. That's literature.
It means every student in secondary need to do art.
Okay, art is not those kind of. Okay, art, there's literature kind of art, right?
Yeah.
Like writing poetry, studying poetry,
It means
similes, metaphors. Those are literature. That art is those drawing kind of art.
What is chemistry?
Chemistry is an area of science. In secondary school, right? O-level, right? Sec 3, Sec 4.
Yeah.
Science is no longer called science. Science is called chemistry, physics, or bio.
So it means the secondary science, they can like make things blow up.
Secondary school science, right? There's 3 main areas, physics, chemistry, bio. I share with you more in future.
Okay.
So are you convinced? Are you more convinced now, right? You need to study hard.
A bit.
A bit. I need to have more such conversation with you. So that you understand the importance of studying hard for yourself. Okay? Very important. Very important. Your homework is to reattempt this paper.
Yeah, I know.
Okay? Your
Okay.
homework is to reattempt this paper.
Okay.
Those wrong one, those questions you got it wrong. And question 38 onwards, right? Question 32 onwards. Question 32 to 45. You go and finish it.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. I see you next week. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.